Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out a video that was requested by these viewers right here. They asked to check out the latest video from Mourning, Black Storm. We've never done this band on the channel before. In the 2 years that we've been on YouTube, we've never been graced with the presence of this band, and I think that's something that, well, it's about to change now.
Yeah, we're gonna change it today.
I know, but it should have changed a long time ago. But anyways, better late than never, I always say. And this being a brand new video, I'm going to do a little assumption. I'm going to assume that there's a new album around the corner, because why would they release a brand new video if there's not a new album coming out? I mean, that doesn't make any sense unless there's an EP.
Maybe.
Or just one single, but I doubt it. I don't know for sure, but I think there's an album somewhere around the corner. That's why they released this brand new video. All right, Black Storm, Mourning. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. All right. Can I go first?
Yeah.
Before we talk about the song, I want to say two quick things. One is, if these guys, or anybody for that matter, is thinking of doing a video in somebody's living room, our house is always open and welcoming to anybody. If you guys want to use our living room to do a music video, just hit us up on all social media. Hit us up, and you can come and do a video in our living room. I just want to put that out there. Perhaps not as good looking as that living room that we're in.
The living room was...
That living room looked like Victorian, like had this old style to it. Ours is definitely more modern, so it doesn't have that look. But, you know, we can move some sofas around. We can make room for you guys. That's the first thing I want to say. The second thing is, the dude with a hat that looked like he works at Midas doing oil changes on the weekend, he absolutely killed that riff that he's like,
Yeah.
oh, boy, I could listen to that guitar riff for like eternity. I was like, I'm not sure what he's gonna be bringing to the forefront besides his great beard and the
Amazing
hat.
vocals.
Did he have vocals into
That
the
was the
track?
backup vocals.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, I was so focused.
The guitar player with the hat and the checkered shirt.
Yeah.
He had
red
backup,
checkered
yeah,
shirt, I
he
think.
had the backup vocals.
All right. So, anyways, I was too focused on his great beard. He had a great beard and his hat. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow. So in between oil changes at Midas on the weekend, he finds his way to play on this incredible band, and then he pulls that riff that just went on for like a good minute, where he's just. I was like, wow. Like, anyways, blew me away. What do you have to say about this band, this song, this video, everything?
I mean, the backup vocals from that guitar player, killing it. But the lead singer, he had clean vocals in this song.
Yeah, he had clean and harsh
He had
vocals.
clean and harsh vocals, mostly harsh vocals. But the
Mhm.
clean vocals had so much, like, kind of light and sorrow to them. At the
Yeah,
same
there was a
time.
little bit of a sorrow, like a little bit of a underlying really deep mood aspect to the way the clean vocals were coming at you. Yeah,
And they were beautiful.
the clean vocals were amazing, but the harsh vocals were magnificent.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole song, it's quite the journey. This song,
It's a musical masterpiece.
this song reminds me not necessarily the when I started listening to this song and as I got into the song, the first thing that came to mind was Insomnium with While We Sleep.
Yeah.
You know, it's a song that's long. It's over the 7-minute mark. The Insomnium track is a little bit longer than that. I believe I can't remember the exact duration of the track, but it reminded me of that song in terms of the structure that this song has, very similar to the structure that that song has, which you have like the Insomnium track has the clean vocals, has the harsh vocals, it has this sourness to it, has this deep gut wrenching feeling, like you just feel like with every single guitar note, with every single vocal line, with every single lyric, there's like so much sadness, so much sorrow, so much almost a underlined anger to it, but an anger that's coming out not in an aggressive way, that's coming out in a more controlled, more almost like despair kind of way. So I felt that there were a lot of similarities with the structure of this song and how the song felt to me as a listener with that song. The two had a lot of things in common.
Yeah. And a very sorrow, like, doom. Well, not doom.
It's not a doom track, but it has that same kind of vibe.
Feeling.
Yeah.
And that riff, too.
And that it gives you, even though it's not a doom track, it has, in the mood that it has, perhaps this is the best way to put
As
it.
a doom mood.
In the mood that it has, there's a darkness to it. There's a dark feel. There's a dark approach to it. So perhaps that's the best way to look at it. I really like the construction of the song. I really like the fact that they included the clean and the harsh vocals. It created a very nice dynamic in the song. It allowed the song to have some heavier moments, but still have some dark and really somber moments. That riff is very somber.
Yeah.
That riff has such a dark melody to it. It's absolutely magnificent from a melodic perspective and how it bridges the track, because it comes around the midway point and it really bridges the song over, instead of having like they had the solo after that they had the solo, but I like how they bridge that, because It came out the first portion of the song. You get that huge riff that comes on for about a minute or so. Then after that, not too long after that, you get the guitar solo that's really beautiful as well, as really melodic, but it doesn't really break the song. So you get that riff that breaks the song. The guitar solo then just continues the track and finishes it off. It goes into the motions of moving the song into the last portion of the track. So I like the fact that the solo wasn't over the top, wasn't really long, was like kind of like just short and packed in there.
Yeah.
That, to me, that riff there, that middle bridge there, is really what breaks the song apart. Normally a solo does that to a song, or if you have a keyboard and the keyboard kind of comes in with a melody. We've seen bands do that kind of stuff all the time.
They use different instruments to kind
A
of
different instrument, yeah.
make the bridge.
Yeah, remember we did Black Crown Initiate, and they had this mandolin or whatever, that little guitar thing,
Yeah.
and they used that as a melody in the middle to bridge a song that was about the same length as this one, about like over the 7-minute mark, and they used that instead of using a solo. They used that to bridge the two portions of the song together, which is absolutely perfect. I like that. It extends the song. It allows the song to go over that 7-8 minute mark without feeling like it's dragging, without feeling like it's pushing itself too much. It allows the song to feel that to work that way, because you have that middle bridge that extends it, and then the solo can come after. It doesn't have to be over the top. It can just be very melodic and inclusive within the song structure. So I really like that middle portion there. When he comes on the guitar, at least, man, that was it just really almost puts you in a trance. You just felt like you could be taken. It was almost like the winds of change, like when the seasons are changing from spring to fall and the leaves are falling. It had that kind of like death, but new beginning feel to it. Like you said, almost like a Doom feel, but it was not a Doom track, not even a Doom riff for that matter. But it kind of had that same kind of emotion
of a Doom song.
In that portion. Not overall, but in that portion. Well, I mean, overall, there were some moments that had a little bit of that doom, gloomy feeling to it, but
it was kind of half and half.
It was almost like like a melodic death metal, melodic doom metal. You know, like had a little bit of those two worlds combined into one song for sure. Yeah. That I agree for sure. I just really like that bridge. I like how it came in and how it bridged the track. The track to make this song work, you needed something there. I don't think the solo would have been able to do it. So using that guitar melody there, that specific riff, really did that, because it sounded like nothing we had heard up until that point, and sounded like nothing we heard after that point. It was very unique to that portion, but it gave something to the song. It broke the song. It almost allowed you to just kind of like relax and just take it all in before harsh vocals came back on, before the song got a little bit more aggressive. Wow, really beautiful track, really beautifully orchestrated, put together. Like I said, really reminded me of Insomnia While We Sleep. It had had some similarities to that track, and that track to me is one of my favorites of all time. So, all right, guys, this is it for today. But come back tomorrow; we'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.